Hi, welcome to today's video. My name is Sonya and this is my 1986 Toyota Corolla AE86 GTS Coupe. It is finally time. I am able to show you the full wrap on the car. If you're just tuning in the last video, I attempted to vinyl wrap my entire car by myself with no experience. That was my first time doing it, and I was just kind of figuring out as I go based on videos that I watched. Not gonna lie, it was brutal. It was really hard. I've never done anything like that, and it is far from perfect. Like it looks rough. It looks pretty rough. You guys know me being me. I want to try everything. I want to learn and I want to figure out stuff. So I had to try it out to see if I could do it. And now I know that I am definitely willing to pay someone to do this for me in the future. I already know it's gonna have to get redone eventually because this car is a drift car and I will be driving it. I'm not too worried about it, if anything. But yeah, let me show you guys the full wrap and kind of go over the mistakes and the struggles I went through, just in case if you're interested in trying it out yourself. I would say give it a go. I mean, I hope this doesn't intimidate you. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, I'm starting from the back because the lighting is better and you could probably see the color a bit better from here. But as you can tell right off the bat, this is already bubbling up and coming off. And that's because I probably heated it and stretched it out too much. You can see the side's probably much worse. But like I said, when I was doing it, it was fine. And it covered it and it looked really nice. And then the next day, it just started bubbling up and peeling off because the wrap shrinks. But the thing is, I just don't know how much, I didn't know how much it would shrink, so there was that. And then this as well, I stretched it too much. Somehow I managed to break 2 heat guns while I was doing this. So like this part as well, it looked so good when I was finished with it, and then now it just keeps popping off. So overall, if you're gonna do this, be careful of how much you stretch it, how much you heat it up. Also, another thing, the weather kept changing. So I'm in Texas, and literally the weather was like, this was like, I think I did this back in March and April, maybe. I know, it took me this long to make a video on it. But, so I did this back in March, and literally one day it was 66 degrees, and then 100, and then it rained, all in 1 week. And so the weather was constantly changing, and so I had to kind of adjust accordingly. But again, like, I don't have experience with this, so I didn't know how much the weather was gonna affect the vinyl wrap. So overall, if you can do it in a controlled area, highly recommend. Another thing is that if I had prepped the surface a little better, I think the vinyl would have stuck on better. So far away, it doesn't look terrible, but obviously up close, you can tell, you can see, and that's okay. Again, we're just trying things out. We're learning here. And overall, I would definitely pay money to get someone to do this professionally in the future. So yeah, this isn't permanent. Oh, and I also did just like a little cute design. I was gonna cover the whole thing, but I decided not to because it was a lot of work. And I was really nervous because normally, since the quarter panel and the top is all one piece, and so you're supposed to use one big piece of vinyl, but I got really nervous, so I just ended up cutting it to about here and then creating a seam, and the seam's kind of ugly, so I'm a little disappointed with that. And that's because yeah, just cutting it nicely is very tricky. But let's continue on with the tour. I think if anything, this front fender looks the best despite it having dents. And then I think the hood looks decent. I do have this like giant crease over here that kind of bugs me. But considering the rest of the car, that's probably the smallest boo-boo it has. Oh, and also I noticed that the vinyl was already tearing, which is pretty unfortunate. So, oh gosh, don't trip, don't trip. Excuse me, if you hear me coughing or sniffing, it's involuntary, but I'm just recovering from being sick. Anyways, so yeah, I'm really bummed about this because, oh, this side was really nice when I did it. But then it started bubbling up here. I think, again, because I didn't prep the surface well, so it just didn't stick very well, or I just kept pulling it off. So yeah, I was moving stuff around and I think I ended up catching this corner and it ripped the vinyl. I'm a little bummed. And then also, if you haven't noticed, the bumper is off. So I was working on that and I kept touching the car. And so there's just like stains all over it and it just doesn't seem to come off really easily. So that's unfortunate. Overall, I think I did okay. I mean, obviously it's not perfect and it could be way better. Oh, but I probably should address why my bumper is missing. Okay, I have the body kit outside because it's a little crowded in my garage, but this is the rear bumper. Then we have the side skirts. I'm sorry, it might be a little loud here because of that guy, but bear with me. And here is the front bumper. And no, the body kit did not come gold. I actually painted it. I rattle canned it, which I know some people have feels about that, but my thought process is that it's a drift car. The body kit is going to get destroyed, and I want touching up to be as easy as possible. And I thought the two-tone color would be kind of cool. So I think for this video, I'm probably not going to put the full body kit on yet. I might put the side skirts on first. Okay, decisions have been made. I'm going to put the side skirts on today. So far, I just have it test fitted. It's not hanging on by anything. It's such a snug fit that it just kind of sticks on. I'm excited about this color combination. It looks so cool. So let's see if I can figure out how to put it on myself. I did get a warning from the manufacturer saying that it's not gonna be a perfect fit and that you might have to modify it, and they recommend you go to professional to do it, but it's me. I'm gonna try to figure it out myself. And then I also have, I don't even know what these are called, the button clips or rivets, I guess. They're like plastic rivets, one of those. Yeah, but I didn't know what size I needed, so I just got a whole set. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. So I jacked up the car. I'm gonna take off the wheels so I have a little more room to work with. Also, I didn't even talk about where I got the body kit or what is the body kit that I bought. I'm a little scatterbrained today because like I said, I just recovered from being sick. So I was in bed for like an entire week and now I just have all this energy and my ADD is just all over the place. Okay, so anyways, body kit, I got it from Enjuku Racing, just in case you guys wanted to know, because 86 body kits are a little hard to find. But yeah, I found it on Enjuku Racing. It's the Duralast? It's the Duraflex one, not Duralast, Duraflex. And they have 3 different ones. I don't remember which one mine is. I think it's like the second cheapest one. So yeah, Duraflex is known for being pretty cheap, but like I said, I don't want to worry too much about destroying something really nice, but I did want a body kit, so you know. For me, it's as cheap as possible and easy to fix or easy to replace. love how light these wheels are. Oh. Tiny wheels forever. The jack barely made it out, but luckily, car's not that low. We're good. Okay, here's how it looks. So I will point out that it doesn't sit flush right here. And uh-oh, my rivet popped out. Should do that a little better. Anyways, so yeah, it doesn't sit flush completely, but at the very least, I can open the door, no problem. Well, yeah, it's fine. So I can at least open the door, which is nice. Uh-oh, maybe, can I close the door? There we go, nice. Okay, so yeah, that was my biggest concern. And then, yeah, the front part, it doesn't sit flush, and it does pop out just a tad. But I also have a weird front fender that doesn't even sit flush to the body. So, as long as it stays on, overall, I'm content. It's getting late, the mosquitoes are coming out, so I'm gonna do the other side on my own time. But since I got this first side down, the other side hopefully will just go very smoothly and be pretty easy. I'm gonna wrap the video up here. I'll probably do the rest of the body kit in the next video, but I also need a bash bar because nothing's protecting the front and the back of the car. So I need to order that as well. So maybe that'll be in the next video and then the rest of the body kit. I don't know. I'm just figuring it out as I go. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!